Now, back to our text though. Hebrews 10 verse 14. Hebrews 10 verse 14. I want to really, really bring home this key point. Please don't miss it. Who is it, my dear friends, that is perfected forever by one offering? Who is it? Those who are being sanctified. And bless your hearts, if you have the King James, get it out and do yourself a favor. Okay? The King James says, those who are sanctified. And unfortunately, that does not do justice to the original language. What verb tense do you suppose the Greek verb sanctified is in? The present active. And you're familiar with the present active tense by now, aren't you? What does the present active tense in the Greek mean? Ongoing, continuous action, whatever that is. That's why it is much closer to the Greek to say being sanctified. That implies at least that it's an ongoing process, right? The Greek is even stronger than that. The Greek literally is saying, for by one offering he is perfected forever those who are continually in the process of being sanctified. That's what the Greek implies. Does that make sense to you? Now, please, please see how sanctification then and justification are absolutely what? Inseparable. They're locked together. Do you see how that works? Who is it that is perfected forever by one offering? Just anyone? No. Who? Those who are what? Being sanctified. Those who are continually in the process of what? Sanctification. You see, this is why, my dear friends, we as a people don't believe in once saved, always saved. We don't believe in it because it's not biblical. It is most emphatically not biblical. When we come to the cross and accept the lordship of Christ by faith, we accept him as our Savior and submit our will to him without reservation. He becomes our righteousness, right? He becomes our righteousness. And he will remain our righteousness as long as we choose to remain under his lordship. But do we have the option at any point to reject his lordship? Do we? Are we free to do that? Absolutely. And tragically, a whole lot of people do. You know, they have that first love, and they want to please Christ, and you know, they're making progress, and then they discover some cherished sin that Christ wants them to let go of. And what do they decide to do? Hold on to it. And they say, Lord, you know, don't make me give this one up, please. I want this one. And what choice have they made? My friends, what choice have they made? They've chosen to let sin reign. And in choosing to let sin reign, they have chosen to dethrone who? Jesus Christ. No man can serve two masters. And my dear friends, if you and I absolutely persist and insist on letting sin reign, we will eventually forfeit the righteousness of Jesus Christ. He's the first to come and the last to leave.
Praise the Lord.
And he's long-suffering and patient. But if we absolutely insist on clinging to sin, then we lose our saving relationship with him. Please know that. Are we all clear on this?